Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to the 48th annual Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament, one of the longest-running Thanksgiving tournaments in the state of Illinois. We are live at Christopher High School. I'm Randy Olson, courtside, along with longtime basketball official Ron Stanart. He'll be doing color commentary and stats for us this evening. And Ron, this has always been such a great tournament. 48 years it's been going on now. I know you referee here a lot, and it's always been a great tournament, hasn't it?
Yeah. What year did this start? You say 48 years ago?
That would have been in the mid-70s sometime, yes.
Mid-70s.
48 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, because, I graduated up the road at Cesar Valera in 75, so I must have started right after that.
Yeah. Tonight it's a championship game, and it's going to feature two teams from the Midland Trail Conference as the Waltonville Spartans are set to do battle with the Wayne City Indians, two teams that won their first two games to get to this championship game. We'll tell you how they got here in just a moment, but this is really an intriguing matchup tonight, isn't it? Because there's a lot of people, honestly, that didn't think that these two teams would be here. There were some folks that thought it might be Weber Township and the host Christopher Bearcats in this championship game, but Wayne City and Waltonville both had something to say about it, and they did what they had to do to get here.
Yeah, absolutely. They earned their way here, and this could be the first of 3 or 4 meetings this year between these two teams.
You're exactly right, because they're going to meet a couple times in the Midland Trail Conference. They obviously could meet in the conference tournament as well. And, of course, they could meet down the stretch in the regional and postseason as well.
Every 4.
And it's going to be a story of a couple of bigs on each team. One big that's a senior for the Wayne City Indians, who's Justin Durham, and then another big who is just a freshman for the Waltonville Spartans in Gage Peterson. So you got two guys who are, both going about, Durham goes about 6'7", and Peterson goes about 6'4", 6'5", but they'll be very involved in the post tonight and have a lot to do with this basketball game tonight, won't they?
Yeah, I've not seen the Wayne City kid play, but I saw the Peterson kid play in the state championship game as an 8th grader last year. Mm-hmm. I think I remember a comment, he didn't do much first quarter, need to get involved. I think he had like 11 or 13 points in the second quarter. So they got that figured out.
And he is already contributing big time for Coach Anthony Lowry and the Waltonville Spartans, even though he's just a freshman. They also are going to start another freshman in Kyle Cooper, who was a sharpshooting guard on that junior high state championship team last year. Of course, you and I did that state championship game down at Pinckneyville when they won that state title rather handily in Class S.
Yeah, he's a good player.
And, there's a lot of people that thought, well, Waltonville is probably a year away. They expected them to maybe be good next year whenever these freshmen turn sophomores. But, hey, they're getting out there and they're winning ball games already, and here they are in the championship game of the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament.
These kids stick together. They got a lot to look forward to the next 4 years at Waltonville High School.
Well, I know there's a lot of Waltonville fans that are logged on tonight, and they're excited about the prospects of their team, not only this year but into the future.
Yeah.
And Wayne City is excited about their team too, because Justin Durham is quite a player who has led the team so far. He's finally a senior. His brother Johnny is also a senior. And Justin's had quite a tournament here so far. And that first game, when they beat New Athens 52-50, Justin Durham had 29 points in that game.
Wow.
And then he came back with almost a triple-double in the second game the other night in the semifinals when they beat Weber Township 59-40. Justin Durham had 15 points, 18 rebounds, and 7 assists. You talk about being involved in just about every play. He was.
Yeah, that's a lot of rebounds, 18 rebounds. Randy, you got rebound is just effort. You got to want it. And like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing him play.
Well, gone for Jake Talbert and the Wayne City Indians due to graduation is Taj McKinney. He was a 4-year starter for the Wayne City Indians. He took obviously more shots than probably anybody on the team during most of those 4 years and scored nearly 2,000 points. Might have actually broke the 2,000-point mark. I knew he was getting close to it last year. He's playing college basketball now up north. And so the offense is going to be a little bit different now that he's moved on.
Yeah, I remember him. I got to see him play 2 or 3 times, and I probably ranks is that number 1, or it's got to rank in the top 3, I would think, at Wayne City High School.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Again, when you start for 4 years and you are able to shoot and be a part of the active offense as much as he was for 4 years, you're going to rack up a lot of points, and he certainly did. Let's talk about how the Waltonville Spartans got here. They got here by virtue of being NCOE in their first round game, 53-39. And then, in a wild overtime affair in the semifinals, they took care of the host Christopher Bearcats by a score of 52-46. So I don't care who you are, Ron. When you come in here at the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament and you beat the Bearcats on their floor, you're doing something special, aren't you?
Absolutely. It would be interesting to know what Christopher's record is in this tournament since it started.
It's been quite a while since either one of these two teams, Waltonville or Wayne City, has won the tournament. We'll talk about that when we come back, but right now we're going to take a break, step away, and be back with more from the 48th Annual Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament. Carter Turf and Tractor is now open in their beautiful new location on West Main Street in Fairfield in the former Save-A-Lot building. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Welcome back here to Christopher High School, the site of the 48th Annual Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament. Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Stanart. They have really given this gymnasium a nice facelift, haven't they? It is beautiful. You look at all the new bleachers that they have, the new trim, the paint, the padding.
Chair seats. They never had chair seats before.
Yes, really, really nice. And they just they do it right. They run a first-class tournament here, and we want to thank Athletic Director Josh McCurran for his hospitality and everything he's done on behalf of our efforts to be here tonight to bring you this broadcast live on AreaSports.net. And how about that hospitality room?
Top 5.
It is top-notch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely in the top 5, if not the top 3. I mean, I'm telling you what, they're hard to beat. Those ladies do a wonderful job in there, and we appreciate the hospitality in there, and the food was absolutely delicious. Well, it has been 10 years since the Waltonville Spartans have won this tournament at Christopher. The last time they won it was back in 2012. You might have been a referee here that year.
I might have. I'm sure I did.
You might have. Yeah. But it's been longer than that for the Wayne City Indians. They haven't won this tournament since 2010, so it's a 12-year hiatus for a championship by the Wayne City Indians here at this tournament. So one of these teams is going to break through tonight and win their first Turkey Tournament championship here at Christopher in a long, long time.
Yeah, we've seen 2 close ones so far.
And again, both teams members of the Midland Trail Conference, and so it's the first of what we expect to be many, many meetings this year, and perhaps quite a rivalry brewing here between Waltonville and Wayne City this year. Tell us some fond memories of refereeing here at this gym. I'm sure one thing that sticks out is how loud it can get here, right, as a basketball official?
Pretty loud, and it can get pretty warm as well.
Can it get pretty warm in here? Well, we may find that out. Although I noticed they got these windows cracked behind us, which is nice.
They do. Yep.
Nice little air coming on us here.
I don't see many empty seats. Got some on the stage, too.
Yeah. Good crowd filtering in here from both Waltonville and Wayne City, but just a lot of basketball fans in general here tonight that want to see this game. And, of course, we're happy that you've joined us live on AreaSports.net as well. We'll follow along with the public address announcer here as we introduce the players tonight. Wayne City will be the traveling team tonight. The visitors will be wearing their dark gray uniforms trimmed in red. Coached by Jake Talbert. And Waltonville will be wearing their home white uniforms trimmed in the red and blue. Well, let's meet the Indians of Wayne City High School. Wearing number 0, leading scorer on the team so far this year, Justin Durham. He is a 6'6" senior, but I think he may be taller than that. Chase Smith wears number 1. Johnny Durham, Justin's younger brother, is a senior. He checks in at 5'11". Grayson Habermas checks in at about 6'4", 6'5", wears number 15. And rounding out the starting 5 is Grant Lewis. Lewis wears number 22 for the Wayne City Indians, and he goes about 6'3".
Yeah, that's a lot of height for a 1A team.
Yeah, it is a lot of height for a Class 1A team. So it's Durham and Durham, Smith, Lewis, and Habermas getting the start tonight for Coach Jake Talbert and the Wayne City Indians. You'll see Kobe Anderson and Tanner McNeil on the floor in reserve roles, I'm pretty sure, for the Indians as well, as you see the Wayne City cheerleaders during their opening cheer here. And I think some of these fans will sit down here in just a moment, so don't worry. Your view will be unobstructed for the action, all right? And we're going to beat the Waltonville Spartans now. Again, their junior high team won the Class S state championship last year, a game that you can still see an archive here on our website at AreaSports.net. They won that championship handily. Ron and I did that game down at Pinckneyville. That was a great place for it, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, Pinckneyville High School. Dexter Thomas Gym.
It was a nice setting for it.
Dick Corn Court.
We'll follow along with the PA announcer. 5'9" freshman is Kyle Cooper. He can hit the 3. There's number 2. Aiden Kretz is a 5'9" senior. He wears number 13. McCabe Dever wears number 14. Gabe Peterson. Gage is the big guy in the middle, the freshman. Runs about 6'5", wears number 23. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Waltonville Spartans is number 30, Seth Carnes. Carnes lit up Christopher the other night in that game, had 22 points to lead this Waltonville team in that game the other night, Ron. And get this, Carnes was 12 out of 13 from the free throw line the other night.
Yeah, okay.
That is some great shooting at the high school level, 12 out of 13. So if you're Wayne City, you don't want to foul Mr. Carnes, do you?
Right, and if you're Waltonville and the game's close, you want the ball in his hands at the end. Yeah.
It's going to be Durham jumping center for the Indians. And it's going to be Peterson jumping center for the Spartans. 6'6" against 6'5". Everybody's ready to rock and roll. We're ready for action in the championship game of the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament. And the tip is controlled by Wayne City. Here's a 3 by Durham. It's off the mark. No good. A battle for the rebound. Coming up with it is Habermas. Nope. Lost it out of bounds. Tried to grab it, but it was like a hot potato and got away from him. And it's all over to Waltonville. And the Spartans will have their first possession of the game. With it is Kyle Cooper out front. Peterson comes way out to get it. Comes to the right side. Here's a 3 on the way, and it's good. Knocking it in is Seth Carnes. We told you that Carnes had 22 points the other night in the win against Christopher, and he gets things going here for Waltonville.
That didn't take him long, did it?
Here's a drive by Durham. He missed the shot, but there's the offensive rebound and a foul on the floor before the shot as Habermas came up with the rebound. It'll be out of bounds on the baseline to the Indians. Just underway here in this championship game at Christopher. Here is the inbound out front to Habermas. He goes inside to Durham. Justin turns around, works on 3 defenders, missed the shot. Peterson gets the rebound for Waltonville and clears it out. Cooper comes up with it. Quickly into the front court. Whips it over to Seth Carnes. Back out to Cooper. You got to guard him out there. He'll fire that shot up. We saw that last year when he was a 8th grader for sure. Peterson spun in the lane and lost the ball as it's stolen away by Johnny Durham. He'll come back the other way. You got Johnny and Justin, the senior brothers, out there for Wayne City. Justin's got it now. Works it over on the right side to Chase Smith. In the corner it goes to Habermas. Down to Justin. Goes up on glass and scores. And Wayne City is on the board here at the 6:43 mark. It's 3-2 Waltonville. Peterson has it for the Spartans, top of the key, and we got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball, and it's going to be an offensive foul on the Spartans. Somebody with a moving pick here. Let's see who they give that on. That's Aiden Kretz, number 13. As an official.
Yeah, he's got 2 already, Randy. It's two
yeah, two fouls on Kretz, so you have to go to the bench here. And it looks like Brendan Klingler is into the game for Waltonville, where he wears number 5. Klingler's in the contest.
I believe he's a freshman too, isn't he?
I think he is, yes. He was on that 8th grade team too.
Yep.
Down it goes to Durham. He's double teamed. And he walked with the basketball. He was trying to find a teammate to pass it to, but while trying to do that, he drug the pivot foot. The turnover gives it back to the Spartans. 3-2 Waltonville. As with it is Dever. McCabe Dever has it. Goes behind him to Carnes. Carnes tries to crossover dribble out front. Now penetrates, dishes it, but he throws it away. Pass was intended for Cooper, but he zigged when he should have zagged. Ball went out of bounds. 5:55 to play here, opening quarter. Wayne City with it trailing by 1, 3-2. Johnny Durham brings it up. Johnny's guarded by Cooper. Gives it up to Habernas. And another turnover. Turnover gives it back to the Spartans. We're trading turnovers here. Ron? Hey, on that foul that was called away from the basketball, as an official, is there usually one dedicated official that's kind of looking for that while another guy is kind of following the ball? Tell us how that works.
You're just covering your area, and if it happens in your area.
So anything that happens in your area, you're calling it.
It's your responsibility.
Your responsibility, got it. And with 3 officials, it's much easier than it was in the days of 2 officials, isn't
Absolutely.
it? A drive down the lane, and the shot is put up in there. But a foul is going to be called as Dever will go to the line to shoot a pair. And that's going to be the first team foul on the Indians. And that goes on Chase Smith, I believe, was it? No, it goes on Johnny Durham.
Johnny Durham
is first.
Yep.
Free throw by Dever is no good.
Yeah, Randy, the way the game is played today, 2 officials will have their hands full out there, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Can't imagine that. Dever with another one. Got it.
We get a minute, we'll let you know who these guys are.
Yeah.
Give them some love.
For sure. Absolutely. You basketball officials are a fraternity, that's for sure. Try to go inside to Durham, and it's knocked away and stolen by Dever. He goes the other direction, missed the layup, but offensive rebound by the Spartans. They kick it out for a 3, and it's buried. Seth Carnes buries the 3, and Waltonville is up 7-2. Timeout on the court with 5 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. And we'll come back for more from Christopher in just a moment.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent Melissa Walden.
Yeah, another tournament action around the area over at Roxana. Centralia is battling Gateway Legacy for the championship over there, and after 3, they lead Gateway Legacy 38-25. Back to action here at Christopher. Wayne City with the basketball, trailing at 7-2. With it is Chase Smith. Trying to get it inside to Durham. Now back out to Smith. And Grant Lewis has it now. Lewis will circle it back out to the top. Good defense played out there by Waltonville so far as they extend it out beyond the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Wayne City. Yeah, a lot of people again thought that it might be a year away for the Spartans to be a really high-level basketball team, starting a couple freshmen, but these freshmen are not playing like freshmen. Inside, Habernas gets the rebound, no good. Another rebound for Wayne City. This will be their 3rd opportunity now. They got a couple offensive boards. Chase Smith has it to Durham.
Diaper dandies, isn't that what Dick Vitale
calls them? That's what he always called them. The diaper dandies! As Johnny Durham takes it to the rack and scores. Yeah. I had a chance to meet him one time at a book signing in St. Louis. We had a great discussion about college basketball.
Vitale?
Yeah, Dick Vitale.
Yeah.
Had a good time. Ball is kicked, goes out of bounds. Yeah, he just overcame a cancer diagnosis as well.
Yeah, we did. You guys have something to talk about now, wouldn't you?
We do have something to talk about. I'll have to get back together with him, won't I? That passes. knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans again. Over on the sideline there. Dever will trigger it in. And we have a foul called on the Indians. That's going to be on Habermas. That's his first. Going to be the second team foul. Out of bounds again to the Spartans. Out front they come to Klingler. Try to lob it down low to Peterson, but he wasn't home. Ball goes out of bounds with last touch by Wayne City. It's going to be the Waltonville ball again. 3:47 to play here, opening quarter. Comes into Peterson. He drives on his man, splits defenders, goes down the lane, scores. Now that didn't look like a freshman move, did it?
Good move.
9-4. Very deliberate move to the hole that time, and Peterson gives his team a 5-point lead. Wayne City's looking for some points now. With it in the front court is Grant Lewis. The other night in the semifinals, Wayne City kind of started out this same way. They fell behind to Weber and were down 17-10 in the second quarter to Weber, only to battle back and take the halftime lead, and then eventually won the game. Foul is called on Waltonville against Seth Carnes. That's his first. Third team foul on Waltonville. And checking in the game for Wayne City is Kobe Anderson, number 13. Here's a shot from the corner. It rattles in and out and back in again. Lewis with the bucket.
That's a big one.
Big bucket by Grant Lewis. Cuts the lead to 3. It's 9-6. 3:07 to play here in the quarter. Here's Cooper back the other way for Waltonville. He's cut off by his man. Comes back out to Peterson. Peterson guarded by Durham. The two bigs playing each other right now. Back to Cooper again. Now here's a shot from the left wing, and that's buried over there by Seth Carnes.
Out of 2.
Yeah, he was inside the arc. It's a 2, but it still counts. On the other end, trying to answer is Kretz. Or excuse me, not Kretz, I'm sorry, Anderson, and we got a whistle and a foul. That'll be a foul on Grant Lewis. His first personal. Team fouls are equal now at 3 apiece.
Yeah, some pretty good defense from both teams being played out there, Randy.
In the front court are the Spartans with it. They go in the corner to Peterson. He almost loses it. Now it's picked up behind him there by Dever, and a steal by Wayne City. Back in the front court is Johnny Durham. Gives it to his brother. He takes it to the rack and scores. The Durham brothers cut the lead to 2, 11-9. 2:04 left. Waltonville back on the attack. This game's shaping up to be a nail-biter like we thought it would be. Dever to Peterson now. Peterson looking for a screen. Can't find it. Goes over to Cooper. Excuse me, that's Klingler. Klingler and Cooper are about the same size, so it's easy to get them mixed up because they both have single digits on their jersey, too. 2 and 5. There's Carnes, and there's going to be a reach-in foul against Chase Smith, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, Luke Cooper, Randy, his big brother's the new head basketball coach at Woodlawn. That's going to make for some interesting games this year.
Yeah, and Mom Jody Cooper is having a hard time trying to get around all these games because they're all playing at the same time in different locations. And she said something today about cloning herself. Peterson takes it inside, and that's going to be a foul on Durham, Justin Durham. And that's going to be his first personal foul. That's going to be 5 team fouls on the Indians. Out of bounds to the Spartans with 1:32 left here in the first quarter. Carnes is going to be the trigger man. And he comes out to Cooper. Cooper has it out there to Carnes. They lob it down low, and it went too far and out of bounds. It'll be Wayne City basketball. Tried to lob it down to Dever. It sailed out of bounds. It's another Spartans turnover. 1:19 left here in the opening frame. Here's a shot from the left wing, and it's good. Kobe Anderson ties the game for Wayne City. And just like they did against Weber Township, they come from behind and battle back as Peterson has it stripped, but it's picked up in the corner by the Spartans and knocked out of bounds by the Indians, but Waltonville will control it. It'll be out of bounds right in front of the Wayne City bench. And triggering it in will be Dever. Dever out to Cooper. Cooper gives it to Carnes. Now to Peterson. Peterson works on Durham, spins, and a city travel to the basketball. That was the right call. I did see his foot kind of give way when he tried to pivot. It slid on him. 45 seconds left here in the quarter. Plenty of time for the Indians to get a quality shot off here. They have a chance to take the lead. It would be their first lead of the game. As Waltonville is led throughout. Here's the shot from the corner. It's no good. Missed over there by Chase Smith. Rebound by Waltonville. Carnes back the other way. Carnes leaves it for Peterson. Peterson thinks about a shot. Now he comes back out.
Probably play for one.
And they're going to reset it. Yes, I think you're right. Cooper has it now.
Nope.
Puts up a 15-footer. He drained it. Kyle Cooper with his first bucket of the game. 7 seconds left. Can Wayne City answer? Here's a shot left of the corner by Anderson, no good. And on the rebound, it's going to be Waltonville ball with a second and a half left. Not much you can do but throw it in here. Cooper's going to heave it from the half line, and it almost went, but I don't think it would have counted. I don't think he got it off in time, but it gave everybody in the gymnasium a thrill, though, doesn't it? After one period of play, our score is Waltonville 13 and Wayne City 12, and we will be back with second quarter action from the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament in just a moment.
Caught it.
Hello, Fox fans. Teffer-Tiller Motors is proud of our school, proud of our community, and proud to be your hometown Chevy Buick dealer. Whatever it is that you're currently driving, come see us and let's trade. We are happy to be a sponsor of this broadcast and always happy to make a deal at Teffer-Tiller Motors, your hometown source for all of your automotive needs. Thank you for your support, and let's go Foxes!
Back here at the 48th annual Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament, Randy Olson courtside with Ron Stanart. Ron, your thoughts on that first quarter of play?
Just about what I expected, Randy. I could be wrong, but I think every quarter is going to be close like that, and I think this game will be going down to the wire like the other two we saw here tonight.
Waltonville has led by as many as 5 points. Wayne City has not led yet, although they got the game tied moments ago.
These teams have a lot of similarities.
They do, don't they? We start the second quarter of play as Gage Peterson gets the pass down low, and it's blocked as Carnes tried to take it to the rack, had it blocked, and Wayne City comes back the other way with it now. Johnny Durham.
They both got a big man. They both got good guard play.
Very, very similar contrasting styles or similar styles here, isn't it?
Yep.
It's just one big man's a senior and one big man's a freshman. Here's Durham trying to go inside the lane. It's knocked away, almost stolen. They get it back. Chase Smith gets it over to Johnny Durham, and they'll reset the offense. As Coach Jake Talbert yells out instructions to his Indians. Justin Durham has it right now. Here's a drive by Grant Lewis. He missed the shot. Weak side rebound there by Brennan Klingler. Here comes Waltonville back the other way. Carnes has it left wing. He's double teamed. Gets rid of it out to Dever. Now to Peterson. Peterson gets it over to Cooper. Goes around a screen. Gives it back to Peterson. There comes a double team on him. He'll drive, try to shovel pass it into Peterson, up and in. Nice pass to Peterson, and he put it up off the window. And Waltonville goes up by 3. Indians will try to answer now. Johnny Durham tries to pass it down low to Grant Lewis, but it's off his fingertips and out of bounds. It's another turnover.
Well, Waltonville's playing down a starter too, Randy, because Aiden Kretz got 2 quick fouls.
He got those really fast, didn't
he may not see any more action until the second half.
Yeah, he's been out of the game for a long, long time.
Yeah, and we got 6 minutes to go, second quarter.
Here's the ball loose on the floor as Seth Carnes lost the handle, and Wayne City comes up with it. You could see that he was trying to maybe shovel the pass over to Peterson, but he just lost track of the basketball. Wayne City has it again, and now it's knocked away from behind by Carnes. Right in the hands of Klingler. Spartans on the attack. Here's Peterson going to the rack and left it a little short, but there's an offensive rebound by Dever. Dever back out to Klingler, now to Cooper, and they'll reset it as Coach Anthony Lowry yells out instructions to his Spartans. Three-pointer left wing. It's nothing at all. Didn't draw iron.
They had a shot clock that went off on that one.
Ball might have been tipped when it was shot. Here's a pass from Durham down low to Lewis. Missed the shot. Durham with a follow. And the call is a jump ball. Instead of a foul, it's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be out of bounds to Wayne City on the possession arrow. Wayne City fans sitting to our left didn't care for that. Here it comes into Justin Durham. Kicks it back out for a shot, top of the key, and it's nothing but net. Beautiful shot out there, Kobe Anderson.
He's got 2 threes. He's got a nice looking shot.
He does. Squared up his feet and his shoulders and let her rip. Tie ball game. It's the second time that Wayne City has come back to tie the game. They have yet to lead. As the pass comes down to Dever.
Waltonville runs that pick and roll, Randy. It looks like Stockton to Malone every time. That's what I think of every time I see it.
Very similar to that, isn't it? Anthony Lowry wants timeout. So it's timeout on the court to the Waltonville Spartans. We'll be back with more from the championship game at Christopher in just a moment.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. They're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. They're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since you're already neighbors, get together and chat. Call your local Country Financial representative, Chad Mitstarfer in Norris City, at 378-3193 to talk about the things that are important to you and how he can help you protect them.
Back here at Christopher, we have 4:44 remaining in the first half. As we come back to live action, it'll be Waltonville basketball out of bounds on the baseline there by their own basket. The trigger man will be Seth Carnes. Carnes comes into Peterson. Peterson, the freshman, comes back out to Klingler, another freshman. Gives it to Cooper, another freshman. 3 of them on the floor right now. Back to Peterson again. Over to Klingler, back to Peterson.
Championship game of their first high school experience.
That's a lot to talk about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something they'll remember for the rest of their life for sure. Cooper has it right now to Peterson.
I think knowing these kids, they probably expected to be here though.
Well, when you're used to winning, even at the junior high level, you expect that to carry on.
Yep.
And, they had that perfect season last year with the exception of the loss to Olney. And Olney was the state champs in Class L.
Mm-hmm.
And that shot is blocked by Durham. Ball is loose. Waltonville picks it back up. And here's a drive. I kick it to the corner. 3 is on the way. Won't go by Cooper. Rebound by the Spartans again. Klingler comes away with it. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on the Indians. Let's see if they give it. Yeah, they give it to Tanner McNeil.
Tanner McNeil. Mm-hmm.
McNeil into the game for the Indians. Wears number 4, and that's his first personal. That's the 6th team foul on the Indians. Waltonville will be in the bonus the rest of the way after this.
He grabbed a hold of more arm than ball when he was.
Mm-hmm. Here is the inbound to Peterson. Durham tried to come in the back door to take it away, but it's knocked out of bounds. Checking back in the game for Wayne City is Grant Lewis, number 22. He'll replace Johnny Durham, give him a little low.
Waltonville being the 1-1 on the next foul.
Comes to Cooper on the inbound. Left side down, they work it to Carnes. Now Peterson comes way out to get it. Guarded by Durham, thinks about a shot. Comes instead to Dever again, to Klingler. Now it comes to Carnes. Waltonville being patient. Down to 3:09 left in the half. Cooper tries to penetrate, leaves it for Peterson. Nothing there, so he'll work it back out again to Dever.
It's good D.
Yeah, good defense here by Wayne City as they're staying on that man-to-man. There's a steal by Durham as he comes around from behind. Peterson takes it away.
Yeah, he
Two
knew that pass was
postmen going
coming.
at it. Wayne City with a chance now to get their first lead of the game if they can convert. In the front court with it is Lewis. Swing it down in the corner now. Back out it comes to Anderson. Anderson to McNeil. They got Durham posted up. He's got it right now. Let's see what he does with it. Backs his man up, puts up a shot, missed it. Rebound Peterson. He'll bring it back the other way for the Spartans. Good look there by Durham, but it wouldn't go. 2:13 left in the first half as the ball's knocked out of bounds by Wayne City. It'll stay with Waltonville. Again, Waltonville has not won this tournament in 10 years. Wayne City has not won it for 12 years. And one of them is going to break through tonight. And this will be Wayne City's final year in this tournament as they are moving to a tournament in McLeansboro that will start up next year, and we will tell you more about that at halftime. Kyle Cooper has it now for Waltonville. Goes inside, puts up the shot off glass, rolls off no good, but the foul is going to be called on the Indians, and that'll send Kyle Cooper, the freshman, to the line. Is that foul on Anderson?
Yeah, Kobe Anderson.
Okay. And that is his first foul. That's the 17th foul.
Wayne City's got 7 fouls, Randy. They've spread
Yep.
that out among 7 players. So.
Well, that makes a difference, doesn't it?
No foul trouble.
1 foul apiece. Whereas Aiden Kretz picked up 2 quick ones for Waltonville. Waltonville with a 1-point lead after the free throw by Cooper. And he'll get another one. Not that one. Not much scoring going on by either team in this second quarter.
No, we're about at halftime. Neither team's made it to 20 yet.
Nope. Indians in the front court again. With it is Smith. He'll fire up a 3. It won't go. There's a battle on the boards. Durham finds it and sticks it in, ties the game. He had 18 rebounds in the semifinal game against Weber Township, and there's another rebound and a stick back in this game.
Yeah, he kept that ball alive and got a basket out of it.
Here's Carnes with it in the front court for Waltonville. Minute 15 left in the half. Back out front to Cooper again. Now to Klingler. Klingler will penetrate. Looks to clear it. Does. Out to Carnes. 1 minute left. Carnes is cut off. Comes back out. Here's a 3 ball on the way. That one lips out. No good by Dever. And there's Wayne City with the rebound. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Klingler. And if you're Coach Anthony Lowry, you don't want to be fouling that far away from the basket.
No, he's 83 feet from the basket.
Yeah. That is his first. That's the 4th team foul on the Spartans. Indians ball length of the floor. Again, a chance for Wayne City to take their first lead of the game as we're tied at 17. Across the timeline they come. Durham almost lost it out of bounds. Picks it up now. Leaves it out front for Kobe Anderson. Now to Grant Lewis. In the corner, here's a shot up. Won't go. And on the weak side rebound, the foul is going to be called on Wayne City as grabbing the ball and rebound was Cooper. And we'll walk to the other end, and Cooper's going to go to the free throw line for the 1 and bonus. And they call that foul on Chase Smith.
Yes.
It'll be his second. So Kyle Cooper, one of the freshmen, for Spartans will be at the line for the one bonus.
Come on, jinx him. He's a good free throw shooter.
He made it.
3 for 3.
Well, Carnes, as we said at the top of the broadcast, was incredible at the free throw line in the semifinal game against Christopher the other night. Carnes was 12 out of 13 from the free throw line for Waltonville. That was a big reason why they won.
If you've got guards that can knock down free throws, you'll win a lot of basketball games.
That's right. 19-17 as Waltonville leads it by 2. Wayne City with the basketball. We're down to 18 seconds left in the half. Who's going to take this final shot? Johnny Durham. Johnny's got it. It's taken away. Cooper has it. He's going to race to the other end, and it's blocked. Blocked by Durham, and they're going to call a foul. Are they going to call goaltending?
I don't see any indication of that. I don't know.
Yep, they're just going to say it's a foul.
Yeah.
He's going to give him 2 free throws as Coach Anthony Lowry is asking, begging.
I think that ball's still on its way up.
Yep. Cooper will be at the line. And he makes the first one. He's 3 for 3.
5 for 5, right?
Oh, 5 for 5. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Checking back in the ball game is Habernas for Wayne City. He's sitting down as Justin Durham with his second personal foul. He got them both. 4-point Waltonville lead with 4 seconds left. Let's see if Wayne City can get a shot off. Here's one from the right wing. It bounces and bounces off no good by Grant Lewis, and that's how the half ends. Wayne City has not led in this game yet. Waltonville has led throughout. The game has been tied 4 different times, but at halftime, Waltonville leads it over Wayne City in the championship game of the 48th annual Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament. It's the Spartans 21 and the Indians 17. And we will come back and take a look at the first half stats and talk more about this tournament and about a new tournament that's going to start up next year down in McLeansboro. We'll tell you about that and more coming up here on AreaSports.net.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
Josh Foster at Foster Ventures LLC is a friend to the area farmers. He is your dealer for Mershman Seeds, DeKalb Asgrow, Brevant, and Armor Seed. They also have access to all major chemical brands as well as generic chemicals. There are special seed purchases going on right now, and you can save thousands. Book your seed now and pay later. Find out more. Call Josh Foster at area code 618-308-0474. This broadcast is made possible by Wiggins Law Office in McLeansboro. They specialize in areas of law such as divorce, family law, mediation, as well as parenting time and parenting responsibility. If you're seeking to establish parenting time or parenting responsibility, otherwise known as custody, you need the guidance and experience of the Wiggins Law Firm. Custody cases are often difficult, complex, and hard to navigate alone. They can help guide you through the complicated legal process. Contact Wiggins Law, LLC in McLeansboro. They're on Jackson Street, and their number is 643-4488. Welcome back here to Christopher High School, the site of the 48th annual Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament. We are at halftime. As you see on the screen, the Waltonville Spartans lead
the Wayne City Indians by a score of 21-17. Waltonville led by 1 after the first quarter, 13-12, but not a whole lot of scoring going on in that second quarter, was there, Ron Stanart?
No. The second quarter alone, it was 8-5.
Right.
Waltonville had 1 field goal in that second quarter.
Why don't you run down the scoring for us individually for both teams?
I will do that. The Waltonville Spartans are led by their guard tandem of Kyle Cooper and Seth Carnes, who both had 8 points. They arrived at that a little bit differently. Kyle Cooper had 1 field goal and 6 free throws for his 8 points. Seth Carnes buried 2 3-pointers and a field goal for 8 points. McCabe Dever had 1 point, and Gabe Peterson has 4 points. That's a total of 21. For the Wayne City Indians, Justin Durham had 3 field goals, 3 2-point field goals for 6 points. He was tied by Colby Anderson, who had 2 3-point field goals for 6 points. Johnny Durham got a field goal for 2 points. Grant Lewis has a 3-pointer for 3 points. The total of 17. The score in the second quarter, Waltonville outscored Wayne City in that second quarter 8-5. So, not a whole lot of offense in that second quarter.
Well, I think that go ahead.
Well, if the game stays at the pace that it is, the first 1 to 40 might win.
If it stays at this same pace, that's right.
Yeah, they're not shooting a bad percentage. They're just not that many shots going up.
Right. Well, I think that the Indians are going to have to get Justin Durham more involved in the offense. But, credit Waltonville for doing a good job defensively. They've not allowed him to just go down and, post up on the block and get the ball real easy. They've made him had to work for the ball a little bit, and he's had to come out front to try to get the basketball a few times too.
He's not gone to the free throw line, so that shows you he hasn't had the ball in his hands very often.
Right. Well, they've come with a double team on him. One time or two, I think he lost the ball on a double team, and he's usually pretty good about finding the open man when he is double teamed or triple teamed. But and in Waltonville, of course, they had somebody get in foul trouble here. Aiden Kretz got in foul trouble here in the first quarter, and so he was a little bit handicapped there where he had to go to the bench, and that kind of changes your whole flow to your offense because you're used to having your starters out there, and here all of a sudden early in the first quarter he's out of the game.
Right, he's a starter, and he probably didn't play 2 or 3 minutes.
No, he really didn't.
I look for him. He'll start second half, I imagine.
Yeah, I think that he probably will. Again, the defensive effort by Waltonville has been exceptional here in the first half, I would say, and the freshmen again are not playing like freshmen for Waltonville. They are really hustling after the basketball. Kyle Cooper's done a pretty good job of handling the rock out there, and certainly Gage Peterson has not been afraid to mix it up in there and battle on the boards, and he's done a pretty good job defensively, and he also has made a few moves himself.
Yeah, he's a good player, and I think at times they had 3 freshmen out there at their starting 5 for the majority of that first half.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say that both of these teams, Ron, are going to get a whole lot better during the course of the year because, again, this is only the 3rd basketball game of the season for both of these teams, only their 3rd game. And, in between the games that they've played here at Christopher, they haven't had a whole lot of time to work on things yet,
Yeah, like your buddy Vitale used to say, but get towards the end of the year, they're not freshmen anymore.
Yeah, that's true. So I think that, both of these teams are going to improve a lot during the course of the year. And, again, with Coach Anthony Lowry, having a couple of, young freshmen on his team, that's a new infusion this year. And on the other hand, you got Wayne City, with kind of a new infusion because of the absence of Taj McKinney after all those years. It changes their whole dynamic too. And so both these teams are playing with, whole another set of circumstances this year. And you got to take a look at what they can do this year with this team and not what they did last year.
Yeah. I don't know what else is out there this year in Southern Illinois for 1A basketball, but these 2 teams, if they do not get paired up in the same regional, I would say that both of them's got a chance to win a regional.
Well, there's another team that's 1A that's in the Midland Trail Conference, which is also going to have something to say about not only the conference championship, but perhaps what happens in tournament play and that sort of thing, and that's the Sisseton Running Lions. They've got just about everybody back this year.
I heard that. And they're still young.
They're still young.
They played a lot of freshmen last year.
Right. And they play a very, very tough schedule, as does Wayne City. Wayne City is, has got Murfreesboro and And, Fairfield and Mount Carmel and people like that on their schedule.
Yeah.
And Sisney has done the same thing. I mean, Sisney is playing Mount Carmel and some other teams like that. So, they've beefed up their schedule as well. A new entry to the Midland Trail Conference this year, by the way, is the Red Hill Salukis. That's kind of a new twist.
I saw that, and I saw that I believe I'm correct in saying that Sisney has never won a regional tournament.
Sisney, well, I think they won one maybe back in the 60s perhaps. I don't know, but that might be the...
I don't know. Yeah, that would have been tough because, they would have had...
The one-class system and that sort of thing, yeah. So, no, you're right. Well, there is a new Thanksgiving tournament that's going to begin next year at McLeansboro, and as I said, this is Wayne City's last visit here to the Christopher Thanksgiving tournament. They've enjoyed participating in this tournament. It's nothing against the folks at Christopher. They run a first-class tournament here, and I know that the folks at Wayne City have enjoyed participating in it. But they have a chance to go a little bit closer to home and play in a tournament down at McLeansboro that begins next year. And NCOE will also be going there as well. So it'll be the Foxes, it'll be Wayne City, it'll be NCOE, and then the other three teams, which are kind of intriguing, will be Edwards County, West Frankfort, and Gallatin County. So those will be the 6 teams in the new Foxes post-Thanksgiving tournament next year at McLeansboro.
Everybody plays everybody, right? So
everybody plays everybody. It's a round robin. So it's a unique format. Some tournaments that have 6 teams, like the Capital Classic this year up in Lawrence County, went with a pool play format. But the only problem with that is you're really only getting a handful of games in the pool play environment, whereas in the round robin you're going to get 5 games.
Yeah.
Now there's pros and cons of that. You don't get much time to practice when you're playing 5 games in a week, but you're getting a lot of games under your belt in that opening week, and so that's what's going to happen post-Thanksgiving next year down in McLeansboro with that new tournament starting up down there. Earlier action here in the tournament today at Christopher, New Athens defeated NCOE with a shot just in the closing seconds to win the consolation title by a score of 31-30. Also in the 7th place game, it was Thompsonville over Ziegler-Royalton 57-38. And in the 3rd place game, it was the Weber Township Trojans coming from behind to beat the host Christopher Bearcats for the 3rd place plaque by a score of 50-47. So that's other action that's taken place here today at the Christopher Thanksgiving tournament. Again, I can't say enough about what they do here at Christopher and the great job they do, how organized this tournament is, and how wonderful they are as far as our hospitality and the hospitality room.
And took good care of us.
And I just love the facelift on this gymnasium. It is really, really a nice 1A gymnasium here, and they have a lot to be proud of here at Christopher. They certainly do. All right.
Let me give you a quick plug for these referees. Corey Miller from Anna. Dana Pearson from Cobden and Mike Dammerman from Cobden is calling this championship game.
Those are the 3 officials on this championship game tonight as we start this 3rd quarter as teams change ends. Waltonville going to our left as the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover to start the second half. Wayne City will have it. Everybody's trying to find their seat after going to the bathroom and getting some popcorn and a soda. Saw they were selling pretzels out there too.
Yeah,
and,
big ones.
Some sandwiches. I'm still stuffed from that hospitality room, but that was fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah. Johnny Durham with the basketball is going to get it out to Grant Lewis, and he'll direct some traffic out there. Down low it goes to Justin. Justin kicks it back out.
I think that's the first thing I said, Randy, when you invited me to come. I said they got a great hospitality room.
Yeah, that's right.
First thing I thought of.
Shot by Chase Smith. Falls a little short, but he's fouled, and he's going to earn himself a trip to the charity stripe here. That foul is going to go on Aiden Kretz. Man, oh man, he had 2 quick fouls in the first half, and he picks up his 3rd right here.
Another one in the first 30 seconds of the third quarter.
Smith at the line buries the first one. Again, Wayne City has not led in this game at all. They've tied the game 3 or 4 times in the first half, but have not been able to get a lead. Second free throw is also good. He got them both. 2-point game. Good start to the second half here for Coach Jake Talbert and the Wayne City Indians. Let's see how Waltonville responds now. With it is Peterson, the freshman. Gives it out to Cooper. Cooper. Oh, boy, he went up for a shot against the much taller Grant Lewis, and I think they're going to call Lewis with the foul, and Grant saying, hey, I just had my hand straight up. Cooper will go to the line to shoot a pair.
He's 6 for 6.
So, former basketball referee of many, many years, what is the interpretation on a call like that? Is it because you're in their space?
Yeah, it's a concept of verticality. Your space belongs to you all the way to the rooftop, and you got to keep your hands straight up. A guy's entitled to a spot on the floor if he got there first, and you can't invade that space.
So
I think they're saying on that play that the kid's arms were not straight up, and he's kind of leaning into.
And invaded his space.
Yeah.
Got it. Free throw is good on the second one as well for Cooper.
Yeah,
back
he's
to a 4-point game.
8 for 8.
8 for 8. That'll win you some ball games.
Yeah.
Waltonville shot free throws very good the other night against Christopher as well. Wayne City trying to answer now. As the pass comes out front to Johnny Durham. Durham will kick it in the corner, back out to Chase Smith. And there's a foul inside as the pass went to Justin Durham, and committing the foul, I believe, is Dever.
Yes.
McCabe Dever on the personal. It's non-shooting foul, so it'll be out of bounds on the baseline to Wayne City. 6:54 to play here in the third quarter. Here's the lob into Durham. He's going to take it to the rack. Bounce pass underneath.
Pass.
Good pass down to Chase Smith. He put it up and in. Well, you know, he had 7 assists the other night in the semifinal game against Weber Township, and Durham picks up another assist right there, and that cuts the lead back to 2. Here's Peterson with the ball down low for Waltonville. Comes back out front now to Dever. Dever now to Carnes. Carnes drives baseline, comes over in the corner. Here's a shot from the left corner pocket. It bounces off. No good by Kretz. And it's a rebound by Wayne City. A chance to tie the game or potentially take the lead with a 3. This is the championship game. One of these teams going to win this title for the first time in many, many years. And it's thrown away. Another turnover. Waltonville comes up with a steal. Waltonville has not won this tournament in 10 years, and Wayne City has not won it in 12, as we got a push-off on the rebound. Push-off is going to go against Peterson, I believe, isn't it? Gage Peterson, the big freshman, picks
on
up
the back.
personal.
Not over the.
That's going to be his first personal foul. Now, Justin Durham, the big for Wayne City, he has 2 fouls. He got those late in the second quarter. Nobody in any serious foul trouble except for Kretz has 3 for Waltonville. Here's a bounce pass into Justin Durham, puts up the shot, no good, follows it and scores. Ties the game. And hitting the deck was McCabe Dever. Thought he was drawing the charge, but nothing was called. We're tied again at 23. I think this is the 5th time this game has been tied. Peterson has it for the Spartans. Out front to Cooper. And there's a couple of players getting tangled up over there on the right wing. And we're going to have a foul called on Waltonville. And Coach Anthony Lowry wants an explanation. He does not like that call at all. He is not happy. Wayne City with a chance to take the lead. 5:15 left here in the third quarter. With it is Habernas. Over to Durham. Inside to Big Durham, and he puts it up and in, and Justin is starting to go to work. And that is the first lead of the game for the Wayne City Indians, and it comes at the 5:01 mark of the third quarter. Justin had almost a triple-double the other night. He had 15 points, 18 rebounds, and 7 assists against Weber Township, and he's starting to get on fire now here in the third quarter. Foul again on Wayne City. Out of bounds to the Spartans on the sideline there.
Habernas.
That's going to be his second personal foul. That's 2 team fouls this half on Wayne City. There are 4 on Waltonville. With the basketball, Seth Carnes. Carnes has been quiet in this third quarter so far. And there's a blocking foul going to be called on Durham. Carnes took it baseline. Durham's going to be called for the blocking foul. That'll be his 3rd personal foul.
Yeah, the big man's got 3.
That could be problematic for the Wayne City Indians. Pass comes inside to Peterson. They're going to leave him in there for now, it looks like. Cooper's got it right now. Coach Talbert doesn't have anybody at the scorer's bench to come in. He's going to ride him out right now. 4:30 left in the third quarter. A lot of basketball left. Cooper drains one. Ties the game again at 25 with 4:23 to play. As Johnny Durham will walk it up for the Indians. Out to Justin Durham. He'll give it to Habermas. They try to poke it down low and nobody home as Chase Smith, the intended receiver, was knocked away. Waltonville back the other way. A shot from the right wing. Won't go. On the rebound, got a traveling violation called on the Indians. Spartan fans are happy. Wayne City fans not so much. Timeout by Jake Talbert of the Wayne City Indians. He wants to talk things over. We're all tied in this championship game. We haven't settled anything yet. 25-25 with 3:58 to go here in the third quarter, and we'll be back with more in just a moment from Christopher.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Well, remember how we were talking earlier, how this place could get loud? It's starting to get loud, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it, Ron? Yeah, for sure.
The intensity down there on the fourth is picking up quite a bit.
It is starting to pick up. There's a lot at stake here. Here comes the inbound to Cooper. Cooper to Peterson.
So there'll be three freshmen out there right now.
Uh-huh. So you got Klingler out there too, yeah. Now to Dever, to Peterson. Back to Klingler, back to Cooper. Spartans showing patience. Here's a drive, a spin move inside, and almost a block, and now it's taken away. Stolen by Wayne City. Johnny Durham's got it the other way. He goes to his big brother. He'll kick it over to Smith. Smith takes it inside, goes up for the shot, and he's fouled. And Chase Smith will go to the line for Wayne City. Who are they going to give that one to, Ron?
Dever, I believe.
Dever on the foul?
Yeah, he's
That'll
got
be his
two.
second.
Yep.
5 team fouls on Waltonville this half now. Chase Smith at the line. Missed it. He's got a chance to put Wayne City in the lead for only the second time. And it lips out, no good. Missed them both. Waltonville with the rebound. Well, Waltonville shooting free throws very well. Wayne City not so much. That could play into the outcome of this game. Gage Peterson has it now for the Spartans, and we got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. Going to be a push-off. It'll be on Chase Smith.
He's got 3.
3 fouls on Chase Smith, so 3 on Justin Durham, 3 on Chase Smith, with 3:01 left here in the third quarter. We got a lot of basketball left to be played. That Wayne City bench is not that deep. Here's Peterson on the baseline. Missed the shot, tips it back up, got it. And I think they're going to count it and call a foul on Habermas. Yes, they are. A bucket by Peterson, the freshman, puts the Spartans back in the lead, 27-25, and he'll have a chance for the and one. As a foul on Habermas will be his third.
Three players with 3 fouls.
So you have 3 Wayne City Indians with 3 personal fouls, and we're still in the third quarter. As Peterson converts on the free throw. Checking in the ball game for Wayne City is Kobe Anderson.
Kobe Anderson. He can shoot it. He had 2 threes in that first half.
Yes, he gave him some quality minutes and hit a couple big threes in that first half. So he's a good shooter coming off the bench for Coach Talbert. 2:44 left here in the third quarter play. Johnny Durham has it, goes down low to his brother. He surveys the real estate, Gives it back to Johnny. He drives baseline, takes it inside, scores, and he's fouled. That cuts the lead to 1, and Johnny will have a chance to tie the game with a free throw, as the foul goes against the Spartans on that shot. And that's going to be on Gage Peterson, the big guy for the Spartans, and that's his second. 2:29 left here in the third quarter. Johnny's free throw is good. You got Johnny and Justin, the two senior brothers out there for Wayne City. Spartans in the front court once again with Seth Carnes. Carnes out to Klingler, over to Cooper. Cooper's going to drive, and he's going to be fouled. And that's going to go on Anderson, I believe.
Yeah, I believe 13.
Out of bounds to the Spartans.
A lot of ties in this game, Randy.
Yeah. Yes, there has been.
That little spurt to start the game was probably the biggest lead of the game.
Yeah. There's a steal by Justin Durham.
7 to 2 or something.
Wayne City has a chance to get their second lead of the game here. Johnny Durham goes to Justin. Across it comes to Smith. Here's a drive by Kobe Anderson. He left it short, but he followed it back up and scores. Second effort there by Kobe Anderson puts the Indians back in the front. 30-28, it's just their second lead of the game. And it comes with 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Here's Peterson for the Spartans. He falls down. He's going to be called for traveling. You know, if you are Coach Anthony Lowry, that's kind of smart, is to give the ball to Peterson and let him take the ball at Durham, because Durham's out there playing with 3 fouls.
Yeah.
And you got to make Justin play defense without fouling. Because if he picked up number 4 at this stage of the game, it would be tough for Wayne City.
Yep.
Justin's got it right now. He gives it to Anderson. Now back to Durham. He'll spin. Kisses it off the window, and Wayne City's enjoying their largest lead of the game. A 4-point advantage, 32-28. They came from behind to beat Weber Township in the semifinals the other night. Trying to do the same thing here. Peterson, he'll put up the 3. And it's an air ball. Had no legs left on that one. And the Wayne City fans are letting him have it. 53 seconds left, and timeout. I think Coach Lowry called that one for Waltonville. We got us a battle here in this championship game. A lot left to be played. 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Back with more in a moment.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact Lynn Braden in McLeansboro for an auto quote today.
Back here at Christopher, are you having fun yet, Ron?
Yeah, it's been a good one.
Yeah, it's been a great game, hasn't it?
I mean, you know, we got here to set up and everything, and we saw 2 ball games prior to them, and both of them went right down to the wire.
They did. And it looks like this one's going to as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll tell you, the fouls are going to play a big part in this game on who's still on the floor at the end.
Yeah, neither bench really is that deep.
Waltonville has made 9 out of 10 free throws.
Yeah, both coaches typically play about 7 players, and that's about as far as they feel comfortable in going. As Kobe Anderson buries another 3, that was huge. 7-point lead for Wayne City, 35-28. That's 3 3-pointers for Anderson.
Yeah, they don't lose anything when he comes off the bench.
Cooper misses the shot. Indians with the rebound as Johnny Durham brings it up. Down to 14 seconds left. Johnny around a screen set by Justin, gives it back to Justin. 7 seconds left. Somebody's got to shoot it. Here it comes in the corner to Kobe Anderson. He buries another one. Good ball movement there by the Wayne City Indians to wrap up the third quarter, and all of a sudden, they have went on a 10-0 run. and lead this game by 10 points as we come to the conclusion of the third quarter. It's Wayne City 38, Waltonville 28 in the championship game of the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament. And we'll be back with more in just a moment.
At the end of a hospital stay, families are often faced with difficult decisions about their loved ones needing skilled rehabilitation care. Regardless of where your loved one's hospital is, the Transitional Care Rehab Program at Hamilton Memorial Hospital can help. Our skilled rehab and nursing care can provide twice daily physical and occupational therapies, daily access to providers, and private bed and bathrooms, all right here close to your family's home. If you're faced with care decisions, ask your loved one's care planner about Hamilton Memorial Hospital Transitional Care Rehabilitation or call 643-5824.
Back here at Christopher, the game was tied, Ron, 28-28, and all of a sudden Wayne City goes on a 10-0 run in the final 2 minutes to lead it here after 3 quarters, 38-28, and 6 of those 10 points were on a pair of threes by Kobe Anderson coming off the bench.
He had 8 of those 10 points. It's Kobe Anderson's world.
Wow.
We're just living in it.
Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
He's got 14 for the
coming
game.
off the bench to do that. Justin Durham has the basketball as Wayne City has it to start this fourth and final quarter. Again, they're trying to win their first tournament down here in 12 years. In this, their final appearance at the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament, as they will go to the McLeansboro tournament next year.
Anderson needs very little time to get that shot off. Randy, I mean, as soon as they get in the ball, his feet are set and the ball's leaving his hand.
Wayne City is in the bonus the rest of the way as a foul was called. And it was on Kyle Cooper, his first. And Johnny Durham is at the line, and he makes the front end of the bonus. Well, Wayne City never led in this game until late in this ball game, as both free throws are good. The game has had about 8 ties. Cooper has it now for the Spartans. They're looking for points. They're down by 12. Get it inside to Gage Peterson. Peterson against a double team. Freshman goes up. It's blocked by Durham. And the ball is gathered in by Grant Lewis. And now Lewis will bring it up. Yeah. Lewis has it. Goes against Peterson. Bounce passes it down to Durham and scores. And all of a sudden, everything is going like clockwork for the Wayne City Indians.
Yeah, and going south for Waltonville.
Yes, it is. Spartans have been stuck on 28 for a long time. Cooper tries to change that as he misses a shot. And it's rebounded by Johnny Durham of the Wayne City Indians. He'll bring it across in the front court. 6:48 to go in the game. Out front with it now is Grant Lewis. Lewis to Chase Smith. Yeah, it is amazing how fast this game changed.
Yeah.
I mean, it just changed in the blink of an eye, and in the final 2 minutes of that third quarter. Just crazy.
Yeah, I would have never dreamed you'd see a 14-point lead for either team in this game.
The way it was going, because the game had been so close all the way, and we'd had all those ties. Free throw was missed there by Chase Smith. Picked up by Durham, and he sticks it in the hole, and he's fouled. He was just right place at the right time, scooped it up, stuck it in the hole, and then is fouled, and he'll go to the line for the and one. And things are starting to unravel here for the Waltonville Spartans. And that is going to be the 4th personal foul on McCabe Dever. And just when we thought that the foul trouble that was plaguing Wayne City was going to go against them, things have kind of come unraveled here for Waltonville as the free throw is good by Justin Durham. And it is a 17-point game. With the basketball is Carnes now for Waltonville. They need a basket. They get it down low to Peterson. He goes up between 3 defenders and scores.
That's a tough bucket.
Nice post move by the freshman there. cuts it back to a 15-point game, 45-30. Well, if you're Wayne City, you do not have to get in a hurry. 6 minutes to go in the game. You do not have to get in a hurry. Just take care of the basketball is probably what Coach Talbert is telling his players. With it is Anderson. And in underneath, he feeds it for the shot by Chase Smith. And everything going right now for Wayne City. 47-30. 5:39 left in the game. There's a ball knocked away and stolen by the Indians.
They've ratcheted up their intensity on the defensive end, Wayne City Indians.
They have. They're feeding off the crowd that was sitting to our left, too. Grant Lewis has it. Gets it down underneath to Justin Durham, and he lays it in off the window. 49-30.
They got a huge spark off the bench from Colby Anderson. He got them fired up.
I'm telling you what, those 8 points that he hit down the stretch there in the third quarter made all the difference in the world. As a shot is missed on the long three by Waltonville. And Wayne City's going to walk it up.
That was an NBA three, Randy. They got him pushed way back on the court.
You know, this is eerily similar to the semifinal game when Wayne City was down to Weber and they came battling back. Here's a steal by Gage Peterson. He may dunk this one. Nope, he'll lay it in. Steal in the deuce for the freshman, Gage Peterson, and it cuts the lead back to 17. What I started to say was Weber had Wayne City right where they wanted them. Wayne City came battling back, got the lead by the halftime, and ended up winning the game by 19. And that's about where we're at here. As Justin Durham takes it to the glass and scores. And he's fouled. And it is a 19-point lead for Wayne City with 4:17 to go in the game.
He's working on an 11-point quarter right now, Randy.
We got folks watching us tonight from down around Sarasota, Florida, cheering for the Wayne City Indians.
All right.
Durham for the and one. Well, as we said at the top of the broadcast, this is the first of many battles this year between Wayne City and Waltonville. As Seth Carnes takes it to the rack and scores. Nice move by Carnes. Cuts it back to 18. They're going to meet a couple of times in regular season play. They will likely meet in the Midland Trail Conference tournament, and who knows, they may meet in postseason too. So we probably haven't seen the last of the battles between these two schools this year. And as I said, I think both teams are going to get a lot better as the season goes on. Justin Durham with the basketball.
Justin Durham's a field goal away from having half of their points, Randy.
Is that right?
He's got 24.
He got 24 of the
52.
52. He's going to take it inside.
They're just running clock.
Yeah, they don't have to score. They don't have to shoot. They just got to take care of the basketball. 3:24 to play in the game. Foul's going to be called on Waltonville, and Wayne City's going to go back to the free throw line. Kobe Anderson will be there. Well, let's kind of recap it for you. After one quarter, Waltonville led it by one, 13-12. They extended that lead to a 4-point lead at halftime, 21-17. Both teams kind of went back and forth in the third quarter. Wayne City got their first initial lead of the game early in the third quarter, but never could get more than a 2-point lead, and the game was tied again several times. I think it's, to my count, I think it's been tied 9 times.
9 times.
But in that final 2 minutes, Wayne City went on a 10-0 run with the game tied at 28-28. They went on a 10-0 run to take a 10-point lead at the end of 3 quarters. And now in the fourth quarter, they have extended that lead once again to 19 points. What a turnaround.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Seth Carnes puts up the long three. It missed.
You see, they just pushed them back where their offense is starting at the half line.
You're right. They've extended that defense out. Right. Waltonville's had to start their offense out a little bit farther. Durham almost falls down, gets rid of it to Chase Smith, and here's a steal by the Spartans. Shot from the top of the key is no good by Cooper, and But, here's something else to remind people of. You're looking at a Waltonville team that's played with 3 freshmen most of the night, okay? How many teams in the area find success playing with 3 freshmen? Not too many.
Yeah.
But these freshmen can play, and they're just going to get bigger. They're going to get stronger. They're going to get more confident. And as Anthony Lowry teaches them more about his system, like I said, this Waltonville team is going to get better and better and better. And they're going to give people fits this year. I'm sure that they are. As that first free throw was good. We've got timeout on the floor. And we'll be back with more in just a moment from the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament.
Whether you're being cautious by staying close to home or life has just been a little too busy, you can still take advantage of the unique products and services we've designed with you in mind. You can now open and apply for a variety of checking accounts online and receive the benefits that come along with them, including high interest or cash back with a Moolah account, protection beyond your bank account with Secure Plus, online and mobile banking, and local customer and community service. Simply visit us at fnbcommunitybank.com. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this championship game as Wayne City's looking for their first title since 2010. This has been a 12-year drought for them in this tournament. And as I said, this will be their final visit to the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament as they'll move to a new tournament starting next year in McLeansboro. But Wayne City has always enjoyed their participation down here. It's just they've got an opportunity to play in a tournament just a little closer to home, just down the road. And I can understand that. You got to look at costs like bus travel and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's pretty all down here from Wayne City.
And at the line is Seth Carnes with another free throw here for Waltonville, and he gets it. Well, one thing about this Waltonville bunch, they shoot free throws very well.
Yep.
And again, that's going to win a lot of ball games for them this year, too. The Indians in the front court just trying to take care of the basketball as Waltonville chases. Chase Smith has it. Over to Johnny Durham. Knocked away and stolen. Spartans have it. Klingler will get it up quickly. Now he gets it back to Cooper. Cooper looking for a shot and takes it in. No good. Gage Peterson tries to get the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds out of his hands by Grant Lewis. It'll be Waltonville ball on the baseline. 2:13 left. And it comes to Peterson. Back out it comes. And the 3 ball is good by Klingler. Klingler, another freshman, with the 3-point bomb. Cuts it to 14. Under 2 minutes to play. Grant Lewis gets the ball over to Justin Durham as Wayne City just tries to run out the clock here. And Waltonville with another steal. And that shot is made by Seth Carnes. And 1:38 left, and Anthony Lowry is going to call timeout as the game has gotten down to a 12-point contest. Well, if you're Wayne City, you don't want to throw the ball away so many times that you see Waltonville get it down to single digits, because if you get it down to single digits, then it starts getting real tight.
Yeah.
Things can happen. Things can happen.
They can. That's a tall task, man.
Yeah.
12 points in 1 minute and 38 seconds.
Yeah, it is. It is a tall task, but sometimes you see weird things happen in high school basketball.
Wayne City could make some noise this year in Class 1A.
They can, and they probably will. We'll take another short break. Be right back. It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at wainwrightpropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. Back courtside at Christopher, Randy Olson, along with longtime basketball official Ron Stanart. Is it a little bit different feeling for you being up here watching the game than it was down there on the floor wearing the pinstripes?
Yeah, it's a lot easier from up here, Randy.
And every call you make up here is right.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. Nothing's aching or hurting. And
how about that?
Nobody's yelling.
It doesn't hurt your knees. No. Speaking of the officials, we have some kind of a discussion there at the official score table, trying to sort something out. I think we got it figured out now. It'll be Wayne City ball as Waltonville's going to press. They get it into Durham. Now's a double team on Durham. They throw it ahead, and it's a steal and a jump ball called. And who's got the possession arrow?
Waltonville.
It's going to be Waltonville ball.
You need a 3 here.
You get a minute 31 left. You still got to take care of the basketball here to close out this game if you're Wayne City. You can't be lackadaisical about it. Here's a 3 by Cooper. It was partially blocked. Ball's loose. Who wants it? Klingler gets it back. Over to Carnes. He'll fire the 3. Left it short. Durham and Peterson battle for the rebound. And on that rebound, we're going to have a foul called. And that's going to go against Peterson, I believe.
Yeah, his third.
So we'll walk to the other end with a minute 17 left, and that'll send Justin Durham to the line. The Indians trying to salt away this championship.
That's a nice way to go out if it's your last year in the tournament.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come down here and win a championship. Durham good on the first one. Earlier today in the third place game, Weber Township beat Christopher 50-47. And in the consolation championship, New Athens beat NCOE 31-30. As Durham gets them both. 55-41. Waltonville quickly into the front court again. Here's a long 3 to left side by Kretz. It won't go. There's Peterson with a rebound and a stick back. Nice move by the freshman. 55-43. Again, the press is on by Waltonville. Wayne City's got to take care of the basketball, and there's a reach-in foul. It's going to be called on Klingler. So we'll stop the clock with 59 seconds left and walk to the other end. And going to the line for Wayne City will be Grant Lewis.
14-point fourth quarter, Randy, for Justin Durham.
That's a pretty big quarter in anybody's book, isn't it? Well, he's going to be a load this year for everybody.
What do I know? You know, I said
match up against.
I said the first one to 40 would win. It didn't turn out that way.
Didn't turn out that way, did it? The way things were going, I was right there with you. Missed them both. Peterson with the rebound for Waltonville. Not much time left. They need to get a quick shot. Cooper takes it. Haney drains it. And it's timeout. It's a 3-point shot. It does count. It cuts the lead to 9, so they are into single digits with 51 seconds left. And timeout on the court, and we'll take one as well and be right back in just a minute from Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament.
Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil-field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500.
We want to thank all the fans of Wayne City who are logged on and watching this game tonight, as well as the fans from Waltonville. I know that a lot of you had weighed in online and said that you were watching or going to watch, and we appreciate that. It's been our pleasure to come down here and present this championship game to you. And again, we certainly want to thank Athletic Director Josh McCurran and all the staff here at Christopher High School who do a fabulous job. And again, it's a first-class tournament. They've done a wonderful week here. Can't say enough positive things about what they've done. As the pass comes in to Chase Smith on the inbound, and he's immediately fouled. So going to the line will be Chase Smith with 49 seconds left. Got another one, and he got that It's back to the double digits, 10-point game. Having a lot of timeouts used here down the stretch, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we'll step aside again for another 30-second break. Let you meet one of our great sponsors helping to make this action possible for you, live on AreaSports.net.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
If I am not mistaken, Ron, I believe they select an all-tournament team here too, do they not? So we will probably be seeing that.
I'm not sure, Randy. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they do. I think they have in the past.
I've never been here on the last night. I've always been repping somewhere else.
You used to bounce back and forth from tournament to tournament when you were refereeing. Yeah. You got to sample lots of hospitality rooms, didn't you?
Yeah, I do, and I'll tell you, man, I keep saying it, but this one is near the top.
Oh, it ranks definitely near the top. I couldn't believe the variety of food that they had in there tonight. I mean, even somebody like Danny who doesn't like chicken, he could find something he likes to eat, you know? So, because they had such a variety. You didn't have to eat chicken.
I didn't see any chicken in there. I saw everything but chicken.
There was a lot of pork and a lot of beef. Those meatballs were pretty good, that's for sure. Here's the inbound to Durham. He throws it to his brother. He's going to take it down. Johnny puts up the shot and scores. Durham to Durham on the bucket. 58-46. Here's a long three on the other end. Count it. As Waltonville tickles the twine from behind the line, that cuts it back to a 9-point game with 28 seconds left, and we've got another timeout on the court. One more timeout. We'll be back with more in a moment. Back here at Christopher, you know, Ron, we were talking at the top of the broadcast how the freshman Kyle Cooper can fill it up out front, and you can't leave him alone on that shot. He's the one who just drained the three before that timeout, and he's having himself quite a game, even though it's in a losing cause tonight. He's put in a lot of points for this Waltonville Spartan team, hasn't he?
18 points with 2 3-pointers. And he's 8 out of 8 at the free throw line. That's a nice game.
And again, those freshmen are just going to get bigger and stronger and better as the season goes on, as Durham takes it in and scores. And the Wayne City fans to my left wanted him to dunk it on that one.
I thought he would.
Here's Cooper again. Misses the shot. Rebound by Durham with 14 seconds left.
Pull it out.
And my scoreboard is incorrect on the screen, but that's because it locked up on me. The final score is 60-49 as the Wayne City Indians have won the 48th annual Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament. It's the first tournament championship for Wayne City since 2010, a 12-year hiatus. And it's their last appearance here at the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament, and they go out on top with a 60-49 victory. What a comeback here by Wayne City. I mean, it looked like Waltonville was largely in control for a lot of this ball game until about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. The game was tied 28-28, and that's when Wayne City went on a 10-0 run. And during that 10-0 run, 8 points were scored by Kobe Anderson off the bench, including a pair of three-pointers. And that was the tide that turned this game, was that 10-0 run. And Wayne City went up by that 10-point lead, and then they coasted from there into the fourth quarter and win it here by 11, 60-49.
Please come to the scores table, our principal.
They will present second place trophy to the Waltonville Spartans.
And now the captains of the Wayne City Indians.
And now the Wayne City Indians get their first place trophy. Well, you know that's got to be a thrill for Coach Jake Talbert and the Indians. And the cheerleaders had a competition. They're going to announce that winner right now. Christopher Bearcats cheerleaders are announced as a winner here. Now we are going to do an all-tournament team.
All right.
48th annual Turkey Tournament all-tournament team. Representing the Thompsonville Tigers, Hayden Lindhorst.
Thompsonville has a player on the all-tournament team.
Representing the Wayne City Indians, Johnny Durham.
Johnny Durham of Wayne City gets recognized to the all-tournament team.
Representing the Weber Township Trojans, Hunter Danbury.
Weber Trojans place a player on the all-tournament team. It's their big man.
Representing the Weber Township Trojans, Dylan French.
Second member of the Weber Trojans, Dylan French, to the all-tournament team. So Weber won the third place trophy here in this tournament.
Representing the Christopher Bearcats, Scout Legends.
And Christopher Bearcats, one of their players.
Representing the New Athens Yellow Jackets, Cannon Berkner.
Berkner from the New Athen team is on the all-tournament selection. We'll run down our stats here in just a moment.
Spartans, Gage Peterson.
Gage Peterson from the Waltonville Spartans, a member of the all-tournament team. It's quite an honor for a freshman.
Representing the Waltonville Spartans, Seth Carnes.
Seth Carnes, who had a real big game against Christopher in the semifinals, he's also on the all-tournament team representing Waltonville.
Representing the Christopher Bearcats, Trey Cole.
And Trey Cole from Christopher.
And our final member of the all-tournament team, and unanimously selected as the MVP by the coaches of the tournament from the Wayne City Indians,
Justin Durham is your most valuable player of the 48th annual Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament. Well, I don't think anybody can argue with that selection of the MVP, can they, Ron?
No, Randy. He put 28 points on them tonight.
And had a 29-point game in the first game against New Athens, and then had almost a triple-double against Weber. where he had 15 points and 18 rebounds and 7 assists in that game. So, yeah.
He's going to be tough to stop 1A basketball.
Yeah, do you want to go ahead and run through the stats for us tonight
Sure.
as Wayne City wins this one here 60-49?
First for the Waltonville Spartans, led in scoring by Kyle Cooper, who had 18 points. He was 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Seth Carnes joined him in double figures with 14 points, 2 for 2 from the line. McCabe Dever had 1 point, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Gage Peterson had 13 points, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. And Brendan Klingler rounds out the scoring with a 3-pointer for a total of 3 points. Waltonville as a team had a total of 49 points, but they were 12 out of 13 from the free throw line. For Wayne City Indians, led by the MVP of the tournament, Justin Durham, had 28 points, 6 out of 6 from the free throw line. His brother Johnny Durham chipped in with 7, 1 for 1 on the free throw line. Chase Smith had a total of 7 points. He was 3 for 6 from the free throw line. Grant Lewis added a 3-pointer and over 2 from the line for a total of 3. And off the bench tonight, Colby Anderson, 15 points with 4 3-pointers and 1 for 2 from the line. The Indians shot 11 out of 17 as a team from the free throw line for a total of 60. 60-49 is your final. Wayne City champions their last trip to Christopher.
You know, I think that down the stretch there, I think that the Wayne City experience finally played a role in this game. You know, we were tied at 28-28. Waltonville seemed to kind of be in control, but, you know, didn't really have the game under control by any means, as they never had a lead bigger than 3 or 4 points. And, you know,
you look at that Waltonville team, Ray, you think about it last year, the majority of that team lost 1 game last year.
Right.
They hadn't lost a game yet this year.
Mm-hmm.
So they hadn't been behind. They've never played from behind, you know, to speak of.
Yeah.
And, you know, that 10-0 run in a big game like this and a big crowd, and, I mean, they got beat by 11, and it was a 10-point run. So that 1 run was the difference in the ballgame.
That 2-minute and 20-second span or whatever it was when Wayne City went on the 10-0 run. I mean, that really was the difference in the ballgame.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was.
Yeah.
And again, Waltonville's a very young team. Played a lot of the game with 3 freshmen out on the floor at the same time. As I've said many times already tonight, they're going to get better and better and better as the year goes on. Going to get bigger, stronger, more confident. Going to be able to put some more things into the playbook and stuff as Anthony Lowry works with them. But I also think this Wayne City bunch is going to get so much better, too. I think that you're going to see them gel even more and be able to do good things. And so I think both these teams are going to be a load in 1A this year.
Yeah, they've got all the pieces, both of them. They got good guard play. They got a big man inside. And, I mean, very, very deserving most valuable player for Justin Durham.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
28 points. His team had 60, and he had 28.
Yeah, that's a pretty good night, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good night. And, you know, he managed to stay out on the floor even when he got in foul trouble with a 3rd personal foul. You know, I looked at the bench wondering if Jake Talbert was going to, you know, give him a blow because he picked up that 3rd foul with about 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. And I thought, wow, man, you know, that's there's a lot of basketball left. And, you know, Coach Talbert decided to ride with him and left him out there, and it's a good thing he did. And you know, Justin had the presence of mind to not pick up that 4th personal foul and, you know, stayed in the game and continued to be an incredible impact on the game, you know. So kudos to him. But, hey, it's been a great tournament. And been a great tournament. And, again, we congratulate the Wayne City Indians on the tournament championship, their first in 12 years.
Yeah.
And anything else you want to add?
No, they'll see if they can win the inaugural McLeansboro tournament, Hamilton County, whatever that's going to be called.
That'll be loaded next year, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have
but that's going to be a tall task. What did you say, West Frankfort and
Frankfort,
Hamilton County?
Yeah.
Those are two 2A teams right there.
Right, and then you got Gallatin County in it, Edwards County, and NCOE. There'll be 6 teams in that next year. Yeah. So, yep, haven't heard yet who is coming here to Christopher to replace Wayne City and NCOE, but I'm sure that they will have a couple of good quality teams that will come in here to replace them. And this has been such a historic tournament here at Christopher, and again, one of the longest running Thanksgiving tournaments in all of Illinois. And
it might have been the first, Randy. There didn't used to be such a thing.
No.
Now everybody has one, and this might have been the first.
Yeah, it's, again, dates back to the mid-'70s.
Yeah.
And now, the way that they've revamped this gymnasium here, too, and the facelift they've given it, I mean, it's just a very pleasant facility to come into. It really is.
It is really nice.
And they do a great job.
Our first trip here, and, man, they took care of us.
They took care of us big time tonight. We appreciate it very much. Well, Ron Stanart, appreciate you being along tonight. It's been fun.
Yeah, it paid off, man. I showed you where to park and come in.
Yeah. Yeah, you led me to the hospitality room.
Man,
I'll tell you what. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate the
Good
invite.
Stuff. Good stuff. All right. Hey, keep watching our website at AreaSports.net for listings of other games that we'll be doing. We'll be doing all kinds of stuff this year. We'll be all around the area and doing different games in 1A and 2A basketball. You never know where we're going to be. I mean, last night we were in Lawrenceville,
And the El Dorado Holiday Tournament.
We'll definitely be down at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament.
Every game, right? You do?
Yeah, we do 26 of the 28 games.
Okay, 26. You don't do – let me guess which ones you don't do.
I bet you can guess.
I know you don't do one that starts at 10 o'clock at night the first day. That's if there's no overtimes.
We don't do two games that start at 10 o'clock at night.
It would start at 10:30 or 11 o'clock.
We don't do either one of the 10 p.m. games. No, neither one of those. But the other 26 we will do, wall to wall. So that'll be fun to do that. And, we're going to drag you down there to be a part of that too.
It's going to be fun.
That'll be a lot of fun. And particularly with some of the teams and coaches that are going to be in there. You got, Andy's the new coach down there at Harrisburg. And that'll be fun to see what he does with that bunch. But, that'll be here before you know it, too, right around Christmas time. But
it's just a few weeks away, really.
If you missed the game last night between Fairfield and Olney, that game is obviously archived here on our website and also archived on our YouTube channel. And this game will also be archived here on the website and on the YouTube channel as well. So for Ron Stanart, this is Randy Olson saying thanks so much for watching. Thanks to our sponsors for making it all possible. Again, the final score here from Christopher. Wayne City wins the championship of the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament, 60-49 over Waltonville. And so long from Christopher High School.